Hello, Higherself Magic here. This reading is for whomever is concerned about love today. Yes, love. That four-letter word that causes total havoc, total chaos, and yet such magic and joy. Where do we start? Well, someone has got the monkey spirit about them. You're either a monkey in the Chinese horoscope, or you have your eye on a monkey-eared person, or someone who's got that monkey way about them, you know, jokey, playful. Yeah, so this monkey person is coming right in for me. I just want to mention, because not all of you will have listened to my last reading about anger and anguish, but we are in the middle of an amazing portal at the moment. It's the Lionsgate portal, and it started on July the 26th to the 27th, and it runs up to August the 12th. This is a magical portal. Anything can happen at this time, and it's so weird because it's happening in a Mercury retrograde, which usually slows things down and keeps us sort of going back in time to past loves, etc. And that can be the case. I'm going to be dealing with that in a second. But let me get a message for whomever's listening to this about love right now. Okay, so your intentions are not clear. So maybe you've not made your intentions to a beloved clear, or you are not sure yourself. Your intentions are heard and sent to the universe. So if you have a love interest, the universe knows. It knows. It's responding. Anyway, anything can happen in this Lionsgate portal. Magical things can happen, and they do. And I just want to say that the peak day is August the 8th. So keep that day very special in your diaries, because that's the most magical day of all. And we're coming up to that quite soon. But dress up, look good, go out there if you want to meet someone new. And if you don't, and you've got your eye on someone from the past, that could be the day they do get in touch. This situation will result, so they're saying with the past person, be very careful. Be very careful. There is someone from your past who's thinking about you a lot right now, and it isn't the ideal situation, but I think you know that. I think you know from the past. But a leopard, they say a leopard doesn't change its spots, but people grow. There is growth. But it's saying be very careful about the past person who's coming in, because someone is pining for you. Someone is thinking about you from your past and wishing things hadn't gone the way they have. Healing, healed, healer. So that person has been healing. They have put a lot of work into getting themselves fixed up. They might have had mental health issues, alcoholism, or drug addiction, some sort of addiction, or some sort of mental health. They are healing, but it's saying that you have to be very careful before you pick up on this. Mercury retrograde does bring people back from our past, and these people do think about you more in these times if the connection was strong. My fairy card says the birth of a child brings great blessings to you and the world. So it might be that you have a child with this person, or you are going to have a child with the new person who comes in, you could actually communicate with this person on the Lionsgate portal. Sorry, my dog's having some sort of itching fit over there, and she just loves coming into my spiritual readings. She's usually very quiet, but not today, I'm afraid. Okay, let's see what other message I've got from you here. So, a child might keep you in connection with this person from the past, but be careful if they did have mental health issues or addictions, because they might not have been cleared up. But this person, whoever it is, might not be someone with that. They are healing from whatever problems they have had, and they are bringing, think you are in their thoughts. The answers to your prayers and affirmations are fully realized in the winter months. So as we approach the winter, things are going to get so much better for you on the love front. But let's have a look at these, because my oracle cards, because I've just looked at my timing. It's 13:13. I swear, honestly, I tell you, every time I'm doing a reading, I get these magical master numbers like 13:13, 11:11. It's really extraordinary. Spirit is very strongly with us and wants us to know that. Second chakra, Archangel Ariel's really working on that for you. So this love situation gets, you are able to deal with it, and you are able to think it through, and you are able to understand and decipher the implications of a past love should it be coming in. And there is a great attachment for someone with someone from the past, but they did wear a mask, but there's a great attachment. Now that person might, even in a love situation, have been envious of you. Maybe you were more successful, or maybe you financially, or maybe your beauty attracted other people, and they would be very jealous of that, and that could have been an issue also. But your divine masculine or feminine has really moved on in terms of prosperity. And the healer of all ages is working on both of you. This is someone who's connected to a past person. That person's still got massive financial constraints, and you have not. You've come out of that. I'm not saying you're a millionaire, but the sun is shining on your chart and creating a situation of prosperity and abundance. And so you might feel that going back will not help, especially if there were lots of hostilities there. But this person is thinking about you, and they could get in touch in this Lionsgate portal, or you might have some anxiety about them, especially if you're connected to them with a child, and you might try and make more. But you have to remember all those things. Gosh, deceit, anxiety, hostilities. And that's what that card said here. The situation will result in bad karma. So you do have to think about that. But as I said, let's have a look at some more cards, because not all situations from the past ended in a broken heart. Some just had to part. You had to part because of circumstances, distance possibly, living different parts of the world, having different backgrounds, cultures, many reasons. There are many reasons for people losing touch or losing contact. But looking at another relationship from the past now, not that abusive one, but there was such blossoming abundance, and it was so sad the parting was so painful and sad and just not comprehensible, because there was so much of a match in this situation that you couldn't believe it fizzled out. You've shown patience, maybe there's been some contact, and the Archangel Matron is working on your sixth chakra, which is an extremely important one. I just want to get, it's August the 8th. It's such a powerful day for manifesting, for aligning, for abundance. But this cosmic portal on the 8th is known to bring in such good fortune, extraordinary good luck, and powerful energy. So I would be very, very surprised if people didn't get a nice surprise. But manifest up to the 8th of August, please. Give it your all now. Start putting your wishes down, your intentions, surrender them to the universe. And that day in this portal until the 12th could be a really good stepping stone for making sense of everything. The confusion, the delays, the setback you've all experienced in the past, love-wise, they've all served a purpose in getting you to where you are now. And obviously the struggles have been felt by you, broken hearts, anxiety, but you're aligned. You've been keeping on the path and you are aligned. So keep going. You're walking into everything you deserve now. And so I think you have to really believe in that process, that this portal is taking you to where you need to go. And so speak your wildest intentions if you need to in these next few days. The effect on many of us, past lovers, yourself, and new lovers, and lovers that just fizzled out even though they were such great people, and there was no problems. The effect of Pluto in Aquarius has affected all of us. It's almost made us into new people. And we're entirely new people, but within our own bodies, we see things in a different way. And we are rejecting the rush of today's society, getting things instantly. We want to work things through. We don't want the worries. We don't want the hassles. We'd rather be alone than with someone that brings us heartbreak. So what the message is, this portal's message and today's message in this reading is just be in the moment. Your past is part of you. You can't change that. But be patient, be trusting. Know that the universe is going to give you what you need when you need it, love-wise. And so if an old love comes back, then consider carefully the implications of that, because at the moment the heart is whispering, my oracle, my messages are saying, there's some unfinished business somewhere, and if you do finish this business during this portal, but if that's so, then you're ready to move on and someone new is going to come into your sphere. They may have popped their heads in already, but you're going to like them more when this portal finishes. This is a time for consideration for magical happenings. So after the 12th, you might see someone new in a completely different light. But there's a soul cord there between you and another person. And you might be feeling that a longing. That other person might be feeling the longing. It could be vice versa. But the cards are showing there's a romantic bond here. And my crystal ball is showing that. And it's echoing back to you. It's not saying it's going to rekindle what was there, but it's going to illuminate what hasn't been healed. And that's why a lot of these cards were about healing. So if you've sensed some emotional fog in your life, or you felt a distant pull, this reading is for you. It's resonating, I hope, with your senses, with the way you want to move forwards. Unfinished karma doesn't mean failure. It doesn't mean it's going to be bad karma, as that said. It means that it's going to, there's a chapter still alive in your soul's book, so to speak, that you need to sort out, and you need to heal from, rest from, move away from, and this portal's going to help that. If it's wanting to be rewritten, then it will be rewritten. If it wants to be finally closed, it will be finally closed. This portal's so important for that energy. You don't need to carry the weight. Just feel the uplifting part of this portal, because answers and conclusions are going to come through about past people, about people you've just met who you might not be completely sure about. You might think, oh, I don't fancy this one. Really, what do I do? But it's interesting, and I'm communicating really well. The oracle sees the signal glowing, and it sees the signal growing stronger between you and another person. So whether it's one from your past, whether it's a new person you've just met, or someone that's still in your future, that you're ready to meet, the signal is glowing. It's glowing and it's growing. And if it's not someone from your past, it could be someone your soul remembers from a past life. I don't know whether you believe in past lives, but from a past life, or someone from your story that you haven't met yet that's coming in, and your soul knows they're coming in. Your soul is connected to your higher self. The oracle is sensing this now. This thread between you and another soul is tightening, not out of urgency, but out of recognition. You might be recognizing that soul. You may notice a stranger's familiar eyes. You know, sometimes eyes just go like, oh, yeah, that person's eyes. How the hell did that connect with me so strongly? Might be someone you just walk past, but you don't know what's going to happen. They could have dropped something, come back along the street, or you might see that person again, and the eyes signify that reunion of souls. There's a longing that doesn't belong to the present moment entirely, but it's stirring this invisible space here that will soon be filled. It's going to be filled. Let me get one or two of these for you. Yeah, this space is going to be filled, and it's going to be filled with someone wonderful. Someone wonderful. Someone just up your street. Ooh, the White Witch. She's the light. She's creating the light, and she's bringing in someone very wise. Very wise. Yeah, he's not going to be a dummy, and he's not going to be stupid in anger movements, in volatile behavior. No, he's going to be very wise how he handles himself, or how she handles herself. Or she could have, or he could have the touch of the White Witch around them. Ooh, strong as a mountain, or tall, or stand your ground. They're people that stand their ground, their beliefs, very firm beliefs. Ooh, could be a trader. Make of that what you want. Exchanging energy and creating abundance is what it's going to be all about between the pair of you. Mirror guardian, this is reminding me that I have to do a mirror exercise with you, and I will do a mirror reading. But what I want anyone to do who's listening to this is get a mirror, look in it, and say, I'm healed, I'm great, I'm doing everything right now, I'm forgiving my past mistakes, I am on the road to recovery, I'm on the road to success, I'm on the road to proper, real love that I've not experienced before. I'm on the road to being a successful, abundant person. Get your mirror out today, because the mirror guardian wants you to do that, and you will do really well if you do that. So I'm literally going to do that as well today. I keep forgetting, but it's something really important in my life, but I've not done it in this portal yet. But this portal really wants you to do your mirror exercises, and they will bring the most amazing love and abundance for you. One more of these and I'm going, and I wish you a very happy day, Sage. Be devoted and committed. This person's going to be very devoted, very committed. As I said, so wise, so abundant, an entrepreneur, a trader, someone who knows how to do it all. Thank you and have a great evening.